Hi, my name is Fernanda Garrido Maya, but you can call me Feña, and I go by she, her. Something you probably don't know about me, I'm a very charismatic, famous YouTuber. Except my channel exists only in my head. To practice my English, I found a very rare technique over the years. I talk to myself as if I were filming videos about my inner thoughts. Like, hey everyone, today we're overthinking and processing everything of today. And it eventually became a tool for when I'm overstimulated in public. I switched to English and whisper my complaints, absolutely convinced no one is listening until I feel better and grab a snack. It started as practice, but now it is part of my daily life and how I think. So if you ever see me walking and whispering on campus, I'm just uploading a new episode. And I'm very, very excited about every activity of the LSP, but if I had to painfully choose one, it would be the monthly Lincoln seminars. For me, changing the world isn't something you do alone. It's about finding your people while you're doing it. In volleyball, for example, I learned that discipline makes you stronger, but what makes it powerful is the team you have besides you. And in Arica, through debate and legislative competitions, I discovered how much I love solving problems, creating or reforming bills, building projects, programs. Now my mind automatically searches for possible solutions to problems I find in my hometown or country, and my family always picks on me for it. So the idea of doing that every month with other Lincoln scholars, people who care and understand just as much, guided by a mentor who believes in us, excites me so much. And even if we can't tackle each problem, we can bring them into conversations and learn about them, something we probably wouldn't have done without the necessary space of the Lincoln seminars. So I see it as a way of bringing the world into a single room with other bright minds. And dear comedy, thank you for making changing the world feel like a real possibility for young people. In many places, including where I'm from, saying you want to change the world sounds naive. You're labeled a dreamer and not a doer. And my mom once told me she studied social work because she wanted to change the world. But once she entered the field, she felt it wasn't possible. And not just because of limited access to opportunities or centralization, but because isolation shapes how we see ourselves. And growing up in a desert, geographically isolated city, I saw how that isolation became some mindset and sometimes loneliness. When you don't see anyone from your town in global spaces, when you don't have someone to look up to who shares your background, it becomes harder to imagine yourself there. And that isolation fits the mental health crisis many young people in Chile face. After experiencing cultural exchange, I saw a different reality. Young people coming together to solve real problems, building community projects, believing their voices matter, and something clicked. I want to change isolation with presence. I want to globally expand educational and civic opportunities for youth in marginalized regions, not just by giving them access, but by helping them see themselves as part of something bigger, because I know what it feels like to be isolated geographically and personally. During the pandemic, I felt disconnected from my community and from myself. But when I was exposed to a wider world, my perspective shifted. And now my goal is to make sure other students who feel that same isolation can see beyond it too. Thank you so much.